Well, you know what time it is. What time is it, PK? It's that time again with Out of the Box. And what are we going to talk about on the Out of the Box today? The problem with TNA. Not TNA, that's a technical analysis. TNA is, we know something else. The problem with technical analysis, part 2, the indicators. If you saw my first video on part 1, was where I was talking about some of the patterns that you draw. And now we're going to discuss the indicators. What I have up, you're looking at the August gold contract. As you see, it's today, so if I post this video, it's on Thursday. It's down, I don't know, $10, $11, actually it's down $25 today. You know, we had this key reversal that I mentioned the other day, so I'm looking for a chance to buy it. So maybe today will be the start of it. We'll get a chance at some later point. Anyway, so what I want to talk about, what are the things that PK looks at? I look at 3 things. I mentioned in a couple of my other videos, I want to keep it as simple as possible. What do I look at? Very simple. You see, I look at the stochastic. We've been overbought. I look at the ADX, which has been in an uptrend. As you see, the gold is real simple, very simple to analyze. Very strong reading at 45. But we had this key reversal, so which I mentioned the other day. I think I posted up on the forum there. So I'm not in the gold, but what I want to talk about, these are the three. Also, the third indicator is I look at the moving averages. The yellow is the 10, the 20 period, and the 50 period. And the reason is I have these 3 basic things up is because, like I mentioned before, is that the whole world is looking at them, and it's very easy for me to look at and tell right away what's going on. Because sometimes in the trading, the market can move fast, and you really want to know quickly where I stand. And anyway, so as I said, let's take a look at what we're going to do. Let me give you an example. We have the gold up. And first of all, let's take a look at what are some of those indicators that everybody likes. Just give me a minute here and you'll see. And the problem with the indicators, as everybody knows, take a look at this list. It will come up for us. Where the heck is the list? As you see, I mean, it's endless. I use TradeStation. You know, all the platforms, it's endless. So what are some of the common ones? How about this one? You guys all know this one. What is it? The Bollinger Bands. Oh, the Bollinger Bands. It gives us some indication. But all of a sudden, look how busy it becomes, right? Let's bring up something else. Another one, which is, we'll bring it down here. Let me see, I can get it for you. I can find it. It's very popular. Everyone talks about this. You all know what it is. Of course, there it is. How about this? One of those magical indicators. What is it? The Fibonacci retracement. Oh my God, it's the Fibonacci. Let me touch it. Maybe we'll give you some clues. Now, look, you see I'm making a joke out of the whole thing, but you can see the point is all of a sudden it's getting busy. I'll throw in one more just to show you something that's real simple. We're going here, which is very similar to stochastic, very popular, as you guys know, as you will know this one, which is, what is it called? We know the RSI, relative strength, RSI for short. Again, down here, and my point is, look at this mess. What I want to know is, how can we analyze these things? I mean, it's ridiculous. All these things aren't going to help you. It's just going to cause confusion. So anyway, as you can see, this is the gold. I'm not in the gold. I'm going to go through about 5-6 examples, but I wanted to show you that I want to make it as clean as possible. For instance, the next thing we'll take a look at, I was going to go to the silver, I'll do that next. Which is, let's take a look at this. I'll bring this over, you can see it. God. It's really low tech in here, PK. Here it is. What do I like? This is AMC. Now look at this. See how clean it is. Look at the difference in the AMC. Clean, the way I look at it, and now with all these indicators. And you can see it's just a disaster. So let's go back to that AMC real quickly. I'll talk about that real quick for a moment. This is making all the news. That's why I'm going to go through it. You can see, I mentioned before, I missed this whole thing. I'm opening up a stock account. For you stock traders out there, all you need to do, I mentioned this before, this is the best strategy I've seen in my whole 35 career, which is just follow these Reddit stocks. You see, these people from that Wall Street bets, they have the power to move this. Look what happened. This is on yesterday. Moved over $22. I mean, it's straight up. And you can see how simple. So why should I make it busy? Again, you can pick. I'm not saying you have to use what I'm using, because look, they're all mathematically based indicators, right? But pick something that's very clean. Don't make it so busy. Pick 2, 3 indicators, whatever they are for you that you like, because look, they're all, as I said, they're all mathematically based, and it's just not necessary. Anyway, so let's go to the next one. So that's talked about the gold. We got the AMC. In fact, you know what? I think we need to take a break. How about a cigarette? You guys want a cigarette? Can't smoke inside. Forget about that. No cigarette. Though the cigarette does look good, I must say. What can I tell you? PK, it's my only bad habit. Give me a break. So no smoking. Don't smoke inside. You actually shouldn't smoke at all. Okay, where were we now? Let's go. Let's go here. Let me make this a little cleaner for you a second. Sorry it takes so long. It's just very hard to do this live here. All right. How about the GMA for you stock guys? Again, the GameStop. You know, going higher, looks uptrend. Everything looks right to me. All this is all I gotta know is I've been looking for a place to go long. I'm not in any of these things. I missed this whole. You can say I missed this whole run up. This. AMC, the gold, I'm not in anything, you know. Let's take a look at the July silver. Silver again, big down day. We see the silver, what is it down? Where is that silver? I show it down close to 65, 70 cents today. Remember today's Thursday. Who knows if I post this today or tomorrow? The point is I mentioned the other day, you know, we had some very negative action 2 days ago. We didn't happen in the silver. I got the clue in the gold, which is a key reversal. And as I mentioned before, even some people wrote up on the site, well, PK was, you know, it's no big deal. You're right, it's no big deal if you're a stacker. Who cares? What's the difference? It's down 30 cents, 50 cents, a dollar. You don't care. But if you're trading with options, you're trading on the COMEX like I am. This is the July silver contract. It's 5,000 ounces. Believe me, if you get it $1 cheaper, $1 is $5,000. So for me, as a professional trader and trading on the futures, the most riskiest kind with the leverage, these things are important. Again, so stackers is not so critical, but I'm not in the metals. I've been talking about getting long, but look, I think the metals are going to short-term come down. Finally, I'm going to get that break. So that's that. So then we talked about the metals. We talked about the gold, silver. Let's see, AMC and the GameStop. Here's one. Everyone's talking about this. And in fact, I've had a few people ask me. They say, PK, what about the Bitcoin? What about that Bitcoin? It's come off 50%. Of course, we know it's a short-term downtrend, but I happen to like the Bitcoin. I'm not in. I can't trade it. The problem with the Bitcoin, I would be doing the futures contract as 5 Bitcoins. But you notice how simple it is. This is the weekly. I like the Bitcoin down there. The problem is the futures contract, you need 50% margin. So I've not made one Bitcoin trade. Yet it was so easy to read, believe me, in both directions. So my thought is, but for some of you who are most of you are just buying the regular Bitcoin, where they're buying a half a coin, or however they arrange it. I read somebody mention about scaling in down there. I'm a believer. I think the Bitcoin's a buy. Maybe it's this week, next week, around 30,000. I'm not saying jump in here. But, anytime you have big volatility, you can't bet it too big because it can be way out temporarily. But if you're looking to go long Bitcoin, if you're a believer in the Bitcoin, whether it's fundamentals, whatever the reason, to me, I like the Bitcoin. I wish I could trade it. I'd be watching. I can't trade it, but I can't trade it because the stupid CME got that margin up way too high. So that's my thought about Bitcoin. As you can see, what would you rather do? Look there. Let's go back to the gold. You see, the problem is, as you see, it can just be so busy, and that's my whole problem I have with technical analysis. What I want to tell you is that why make it difficult? The trading is hard. It's hard enough. So why make yourself so busy? Oh my God, I should buy it here or buy it here or this line or that line, this moving edge. Oh my God, we're an uptrend. I got to be in. But how can it be an uptrend? We're down $25. Should I buy it here? Oh no, I'll wait for the 20-day. No, I'll wait for the green, the 50. It's endless. And as I've mentioned many times in my videos, in my other trading videos, regarding the technical analysis, I am not a believer in doing the measured move because it went here and retraced here, meaning we're going to go there and there and there and there. It's like I look at my hands here in the thing, I feel like I'm a magician. Abracadabra, boom, it's going higher. Look, I like the gold and silver. I'm still waiting to get in, but I think I'm going to get my chance. Let it come down. I can't give you I don't know how low it's going to go. I don't believe technical analysis can tell you these things. If it did, it'd be simple. We'd all be home. We'd all be billionaires, zillionaires, whatever it means to you. Anyway, so I think you got the point of it. Is that you want to keep the trading as simple as possible. I don't care if you're doing stocks, futures, Bitcoin. Let's see, where was I here? Forget the Bitcoin. We're back to AMC, as you see. If I can get this up for you real quickly. Let me tell you something. PK is really low tech today, just so horrible. Okay, I got the deal. Let me go to the deal. Let's just see. Okay, and there we are. Again, all these stocks. In fact, you see, I even dedicated a page. Remember, I'm here in Bulgaria on vacation. It's very difficult to watch these things on one stupid laptop. At home, I have 3 screens up. I used to do 6, but now remember, I'm 62, and I'm an old goat, and I can't watch all these things. But look, I told everybody on one of my videos you should make a page if you're into stocks, and just trade these stocks. These are the AMC and the SPACE and the ASO and the BBD and the BBS buy, the RBLX. You see they're all going up. And I'm telling you, this Wall Street bets, we have an edge. When you know you've got 10 million people, they got 10 million subscribers behind it, that they could buy it. And you don't know the moment, but you know that they're watching these things. And look what happened. So I missed this whole thing. I'm just opening my account now, so I'm gonna have to wait for these things to pull back. So I probably won't make my first stock trade for over a week. But again, you notice, I don't care what it is. It's the last thing I'll show you. Look at Best Buy. I look at it. You see how clean it is, and that's the whole point of this video about the indicators. Pick 2, 3 things. I don't care what they are. They're all the same as far as I'm concerned. You have to pick what you like best. And let's see, what else can I tell you as a conclusion here? Yeah, we know what the conclusion is. PK, we know what the conclusion is. What is it? Keep it simple, stupid. How difficult can it be? You don't want to make it look like a mishmash like we saw in that gold. Why add all these things? I'm saying it over and over again, because remember, I'll end it with this: the trading is not a science project. You need to have discipline to the downside. You have to be able to blow yourself out. I don't care if you're a day trader, you hold trades for a week like I do, 1 to 4 days, you hold them for months. When these trades go against you, I don't care if it's a stock, if it's a silver, it's a gold, you must dump these. You must dump your losers. So anyway, I wish everyone a good day. This is PK with Out of the Box. Ciao, everybody.